Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. We're back with another episode of Factory Town here. So in today's episode, we're going Steam. So what I want to do is kind of a cool little Steam area. So what I need to do is actually remove a lot of the resources in this area. Sorry, airstone, mana shards, water stone. Actually, some of these I might leave underwater. I think those would look pretty cool. But for the most part, a lot of like the trees gotta go. The apple trees, the cotton, the sugar I might keep down there. That looks kind of like underwater stuff. But the grain. So it's going to take me a couple minutes to do this, but it's going to come back looking pretty cool, I think. There we go. So this could use some touch-ups around the edge and stuff, but we'll do that as we go along and build. But right in the middle of this, what I want to do, I think, is build like a platform that looks like an oil rig, and we will build our steam stuff on it. If we take a quick look here, these are our steam generators, only 3x3, but I think if we build a bunch on a steam platform, or like on the platform, I think it would look pretty damn cool. So I left like stone and stuff, and I forgot some tomatoes and herbs and crap down there. But I even left the grain. The grain actually looks pretty cool down there. The sugar looks the best, I think. But I think that looks pretty cool, like just like that. Anywho, we have to make ourselves some pipes. So what we're going to do is come over to this area over here where we have our huge iron production. And we're going to add some pipes to this. So I'm going to build another mine over here, and the mine shafts are going to go underneath over to this area. Or actually, I lied. What we're going to do here is build another system, because we actually have 6 workers in here doing nothing right now. And what they're doing is making sure that our metal conveyor belts always stay stocked. And they're also supplying this machine shop for our rails and crap. I actually have this machine shop turned off. So what I'm going to do is build another layer of these above this, pull them out, and build a thing across here. And I'm going to flatten this out right here. Oh, look at that. We just completed our research while I was doing mass flattening here. We unlocked mana transmitter, mana receiver, mana pipes. Oh, structure and recipe and some mana power. So we'll be getting into that sooner, but not right now because that's a little bit of ahead of us. And look at that. It gives you a little bit of a tutorial up ahead here. Mana transmission is actually really damn cool. So what we're going to do, we can replace our boat here, I think, with it. We're going to take a look here, and yeah, we can actually do mana power now. Let's get that one done. That one takes a while anyway, so. So first thing I'm going to do over here is, there's some coal right here. And instead of having, oh, never mind. Okay, so I got this set up here, and if we take a look at our machine shop, the recipe for steam pipes is only 2 iron plates, which is actually not that expensive at all. So we're going to go ahead and actually make 6. 6 seems overkill. We'll only do 3. We will do 3 forges, just like this. I'll have to spread them out. 1 here, and then, oops, that one's actually in the wrong spot. We'll move that back. 1 here, and 1 here. So let's go ahead. Move this bad boy back 1. There we go. So this one will go into here, and I'll curve this one into here, and then I'll curve this one into here. And then each will make 1 at a time. And we'll put 1 machine shop here and feed them all into the 1 machine shop. I think that would be a good timing. Since we also need fuel for our little forge array here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put a mine down here. And then we are going to build some shafts. Here we go. Always go with the shafts. With this coal right here. There we go. That should be more than enough to give these powered. So let's go ahead and tell this thing to grab up some coal. These forges, they need to know that they need to make iron plates. There we are. I'll get this all set up. So perhaps I should have put this system in, like the coal in, before I put this system over top. That would have made a little more sense, and I wouldn't have to take this out because I couldn't access this piece, but the rest look like it went together okay. So to make sure everything goes correctly, I'm gonna put a splitter up in that line. There we go. Perfect. Now I just gotta replace this one damn piece. Here we go. Let's turn that around, and yes, look at that. We have full steam. Pun intended. That actually looks really cool. I do very much appreciate multi-layered chutes like this. I think they look really cool. If you can see them, but we know they're under there. And you, my good building, you need to make steam pipes. Sweet. Look at that. We got steam pipes on the way. So now we can actually look into building our island. Let's throw an upgraded barn up in there. So we are going to go with the stone pillars since we have tons of stone. And I forgot to turn off my phone. Sorry about that, guys. But since we have tons of stone, we're going to actually use that. We're still hurting on wood a little bit, but that is okay. So I think we're going to want to go platforms like this, make it look really, really stable. Each for a 3x3, I guess. That would work out. Okay, look at that. So I got a 3x3 platform in there. That looks stable, right? That looks legit. Let's go ahead and see if we can actually build our steam generator on that. You can, and look at the speed because it's surrounded by all sides. You're going to get max speed too. That is pretty damn sick, actually. Nice. Steam generators can send steam pressure to various production buildings through steam pipes. Steam will increase the production speed, but will not replace the need for a heat or a fuel source. Sweet. So we can jack up our stuff here with a giant steam factory in the middle here, just by running pipes everywhere. This is gonna look crazy. Look at that. Look at that sitting out in the middle of the lake. That's awesome. So apparently the steam generator needs fuel here too. So we need... It has water and fuel. But if you look at the fuel, there's something called magma. I have never seen that before. That's got to be something new. That's cool. We're definitely going to go with coal, though. I do believe there is a coal deposit somewhere. Can we actually click on this when it's underwater that deep? No, I guess it's too far down. It won't let me click on it. I can click on the sugar and the grain, but it won't highlight the ore? That is really weird. Oh, there it is. So that is a coal deposit down there. Okay, I think it's time to buy some more areas. I mean, it's not like we don't have the coin, right? Oh, wow. It's like they get richer as they go back. That's insane. Iron, iron, iron. There's a ton of iron back here. Holy crap. Not very much coal, though. What about right back here? Let's go with this. A lot of iron again. Maybe it's because they're hills. Maybe it's a hilly area. That's why we're seeing that. There's a huge coal deposit right here, though. So if I build, let's say, a mine right here, and then build an elevator over there, or a conveyor belt over to it, we could power it with coal, running a chute. I think that would look pretty cool, too. So I built a mine shaft over here, and apparently mine shafts can only go so deep, so it'll only take that much coal from over there. So to have a mine shaft that far, just for a few of those, definitely is not worth it. But having a mine shaft maybe go this far, I think definitely is worth it. Oh, and look at that, we got mana power unlocked. New building unlocked, recharger, the enchanter, mana connector, health potion, and magic jewelry. So that is stuff that is still a little bit off, but we'll take a look at that. It's just fun to have that research done. Oh, wait, is there a max length you can go with these lines? Is that what it is? Maybe it's a max length. I did not know that. Yeah, look at that. I lose efficiency after there. So what I might do then is just actually move this mine right back over here. That'll be a lot more efficient. I love this mass land clearing, mass resource removing. So we're going to move this back directly. I want it to be in line with that middle one, because we'll use that as a middle resource. So we're going to grab this and move it right back to here. There we go. So we should be able to grab a lot more coal. We'll just have to go some more distance with our chute. We are suffering a little bit on the plank, so it'll probably take a while to get the get the coal over there, but one step at a time. There we go, and that pretty much covers all of the coal for us, sir. That's awesome. I like how these mine shafts work. It does make it logical that you can't like stretch a mine shaft all the way across the map, but challenge accepted. Oh, there we go. Dragging it across the lake actually was not that hard at all. Wow, okay. Why is it off like this? That is going really weird. I can just copy the last part of this. I don't know why it's being derpy. It's like my mouse is off a little bit. Oh, you cannot copy things underwater. That's what that's about. Okay, just for aesthetics here, I'm going to go ahead and put some pillars on this thing so it doesn't look like it's floating on top of the water like that. There we go. Cool. Oh, look at that. Now we're producing power. Awesome. These things are going to be crazy powerful. Like, should set up like a bunch of them just on their own standing up like this in the middle. It end up being a bunch of pipes and stuff. I think it will look cool. Okay, so let's check out how these pipes work. What we'll do... Oh, pipe. Steam pipe. There we go. We have 370 of them. So we need to actually connect them to these farms right here and see how much more they'll pump out. So a steam connector attaches the steam pipes to the building. So this is what we need to build first. It takes 4 pipes each. So let's actually put this higher up. There we go. And that's where we'll start our steam network. Okay, so we got our first steam connected, but as you can see, I do not believe it's actually doing anything here. This kind of went a little derpy, and now it's sitting directly on top of the water, but this is not an area boats will be going into. As long as I stay away from like over here, this main drag area, I guess. Even if I come out this way a little bit, it'll be okay. But there'll be ways through. Oh, I built this. All of this actually directly in front of our main canal. Oh well, this will probably get rearranged at some point anyway, so we'll worry about that one in the future. So we are not applying any steam power to these places. So the first thing we need to do then, I guess, is will a grabber grab steam out of those? Oh, I think it actually is. I think it is producing, because if we look at these steam connectors, it says supply 500, demand. So maybe these buildings here actually cannot take the steam inputs. Am I being silly? So after much messing around and very little research, I finally managed to figure this out. Now, this is going to be a pain in the butt here to delete these because they're easy to miss and delete something else you don't mean to, which has pretty much occupied my entire time trying to figure these things out. But what do you got to do with the connectors here? Let's open up the menu. Steam connector. You got to go like this. I was using the circle now. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, it didn't even look right or anything. But if you go like this, as you can see, you actually get a whole different connection in which you can connect to the building. Now, I'm wondering if that applies to any building now. So I'm going to take a look again at these farms and see if there's a spot on these I can attach this. I doubt it, but I don't want to walk away without knowing it. Yeah, I don't see anywhere on the farms to be able to put one. Oh, we can on the grain mills, though. Damn, okay. So what we're going to do with our steam system, of course, is we're going to elevate it, because that seems to be the easiest thing to do over the city. We'll build like supports here and there to make it look proper and stuff, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this this forge hooked up, and we'll see what happens, see how much faster it operates. Oh no, see what I did? See what I've done already? I got to pause this here. Remember I told you guys how easy it was to delete stuff you're not supposed to be deleting? Well, I went and done it. Oh no, did I delete like the step down and everything? Oh, I did. That's brutal. Okay. Wow. Didn't help with the happiness, I guess. Cool. Okay, so we got our steam power connected. And now it's running at 420. So let's go ahead and actually, I'm going to disconnect that. So without the steam power, it's running at 280. Wow, that's a boost and a half. So let's go ahead and copy that again. Reconnect that. There we go. Even trying to get the pipes to go up and down, it's really awkward. It's almost like you have to be looking in certain directions to do it. I'm going to look up later after this video and see if there's better ways to use the pipes, like to be able to place them without like wanting to chew your face off. Okay, so I think I got both of these buildings connected here. I do, so both have 100% power. This one here is looking like it's suffering for fuel. Wow. But we both have these at 100% power now. So what is a kind of drain? So I guess 500%. If you take a look here. 500. Our production is 250. How does that make any damn sense? Power units produced 500 a second. Network fulfillment 500. Oh, okay. It's at 250%. Wow. Okay, so we still have room for 3 more buildings off 1 steam generator. Let's go ahead and add another worker to that and see what these buildings do. Not enough spare population. Oh, wow. We've been using a lot of employees. Let's go ahead and upgrade a couple of these homes here. Right up to 4. There we go. Say, don't quite get double your speed. Imagine you could run steam to the steam generator to run it faster. That would be a nice little cheat. You don't get double the speed. You only get 625, so it is definitely worth it to build multiples of these. Now, I assume that if you attach them to the same network, that they'll run at the same efficiency. So look in here. The fuel's not keeping up. It's because the belts are actually not fast enough. So let's go ahead and upgrade those belts. There we go. Will that deliver more fuel? Oh, it will. And there we go. And wow, look at the nail output on that. That is insane. I wonder if that's going to get backed up now. It's probably a bad idea. Well, whatever we did there, it definitely helped our happiness. We're at 724%. So we're at 190%. Production now. That's pretty damn awesome. Wow, this was worth a whole episode to get done. I love it. Okay, so let's take a look at getting these grain mills upgraded here. There's 1, 2. We could probably actually get rid of this 1 grain mill if we upgrade 3 of these for sure. Actually, we're doing pretty well on this. So we could probably back down to 2 grain mills. Let's check this out. I'm gonna upgrade 2 of these. Yeah, you do. You have to be looking in a certain direction to get these to go to the height you want. So like, in order to go straight up, I needed to come down and look straight at the building to do it. That's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but we'll get this. The butt. Okay, so there we go. So we went from an output of 290 to 435. Wow, that is actually very impressive. So what I'm going to do is actually decommission. We're going to pause this for a second. I got to rearrange these, but we're going to decommission these 2 grain mills right here. There we go. 0, 0. And we will rearrange this. There we go. Awesome. And I'll put a actually, I don't even think we need a splitter in there because these two are done for now. So it'll just be this one and this one. Oh, this one won't be fed that way. Okay, so we got 1 for 2 over there and then 1 for 1 over here. Okay, this is gonna get complicated. There we go. So we'll do in here as a priority and then the overflow into here for those 2. That'll work because eggs don't take nearly as much, so it'll like literally just overflow right into there. Okay, awesome. Let's unpause that. There we go. and see if these can't keep up just by themselves. Ooh. We got 5 in this farm. We're gonna back that down to 2. There we go. That's a little overkill. And give this one 2. I don't think it has enough. There we are. Okay, yeah, it's definitely not keeping up. It's not backing up on the thing. So, is it the input? It's definitely the input. Okay, so now if we take a look at these, they're actually backing up on the output. So I'm going to pause this, and once again, we got to do some more renovations and put 2 lines coming down in here. Okay, there we go. So we got 2 lines going now, so that should actually supply us with quite a bit more. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what we want right there. And look at that. The fertilizer is actually moving along smoothly. This is fantastic. Is this one getting fertilizer? It is. Awesome. This one here, though, is not getting enough fertilizer. It's because of the way we built it here. The output's right here, and it actually skips right by, so it's just filling up over here. Okay, let's fix this up. Okay, so what I've done here is I've put it straight through. It comes straight out in here, so this one's priority, and then it'll dump the rest into here. So this should spread stuff out a lot better. That looked cool. The one went right through it. That's pretty crazy. Okay, well, look at that. Oh, this is not a good thing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here too then is I'm actually gonna make another chute off into this building right here, just so this can help fill this up, and this can move on. So it makes this a little redundant, but whatever, it still kind of works out. So that one has full input, and wow, that really greatly improved the input on the end one. Wow, that one little chute made the world of a difference. Nice. Look at that. We're running like completely full on animal feed. That's awesome. That's a real good way to get these grain mills much more productive, and save yourself a ton of room too. I should have done this a very, very long time ago. There we go. That's perfect. That's the most wonky delivery system, but that's how I guess you have to do 2 split into 3. So what I'm going to do then is we're going to get rid of these. There we go. Saved ourselves 2 whole buildings and some chutes kicking around. Awesome. And of course, I got to replace some of those farm towels so these things can keep up. Let's do that now, and I'm going to build a second generator here. We'll hook it up to the network, see how much power we can get. Okay, and there we go. And oh, nope, I wanted to go that way. There we go. All connected. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this thing hooked up. I'll have to put a splitter there in order to do it properly, but no, I want you to go off. Where did I connect it? Here we go. Right here. Why is it being derpy like that? Oh no. Oh, I took out a pillar. Damn it. Oh, I took out a couple pillars. Okay, I'll have to fix that, and I'm going to get this going too. I don't know what the heck that was about. So it looks like in the water, I'll actually have to build these manually because it tries to path like down to the ground. That's why it went all weird on me. But that's okay. It's not like these are hard to place anyway. So let's go ahead. Put another connection into there, and 6. We got 2 of these going. Now I just got to remember to put those dang splitters in. And if we take a look at our corner knob here, it says our supply is 1,000 a second, and our demand is only 400. So let's see what else we can hook up to this wicked awesome network. I think running them to the ground like this near the supply line actually makes it look like it holds it up in the air, so I kind of like that. That looks cool. Yep, this is running all good over here. So that steam actually saved us 2 employees for only the cost of 1 so far. That's pretty damn awesome. Oh, I thought our nails were gonna clog up here. Are our nails? No, the nails are still selling at a good rate too. That's awesome. Oh, I'm like, what is going on over here? Our tree farm over here, our forester is really hurting. It can't keep up with the demand for the fuel. So actually, is this coal right here? Let's go to a mine. What was this right here? Iron ore. Let's see if we can't replace this with some coal. Let's build a mine shaft. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is coal right here. This might do. Do we need this for wood, or is it just being used for fuel? Oh, it is being used for wood too. But if I build a mine over here, I can take the fuel over to here. Or I could just build some more damn trees. I'm going to build some more damn trees. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get another research going on here, too. We got magic jewelry. May as well get that going. This one's starting to get major. 18 writing supplies, 10 blue coins, 18 seconds production time. That's quite a bit. So you can apply these things to kitchens too. So pretty much I think anything that makes something, you can put these steam connectors on. Now, if we take a look at our lines here, we're actually moving along at a really, really good pace, at least for the eggs and the fish. Now, the only thing that might need some help is maybe the meat, but our pastures. How are we doing here? Let's see if we can't get like our meats pumped up, because our meat belt isn't full. The fish and eggs one is though. Okay, challenge accepted. So what I'm going to do then, I guess, is upgrade these pastures so that, wow, 580%. That's awesome. Can we put steam on the pastures? You know, steam those animals, get them moving faster. Yeah, you absolutely cannot. That would be such a silly thing to do. Okay. Anywho, let's see how these keep up. Oh, you know what they're not keeping up with now? Water. So what we're going to do is build another well right here. Oops, copy that right here, and then put both of these. Let's pause this here. These are really old, so we'll get rid of those old belts. Copy these and do 2 into 1 on both sides. That way the water can keep up. There we go. Copy that. And we should be able to keep up on water now. Look at that. The water's just flying out of there. Oh, yeah. There we go. No problem with the water upkeep now. Okay, so it looks like the chicken here is having no problem keeping up. Looking at the kitchen here. The kitchen is full. The chicken pasture is full here too. But now as far as our beef goes, that's where we're suffering a little bit. So we're going to upgrade this pasture just a little more and see if our animal feed demand can't keep up with that. Having 2 lines into this one now actually kind of makes sense. Wow, look at that beef come flying out of there. That's awesome. And look at that, our kitchen is actually starting to stockpile a bit of beef now. That is a good thing, and it looks like... Oh no. What is happening here? Is the one chewing up too much for the other? It is. Uh-oh. Okay, so I just learned something new. You cannot double up the amount of steam going into the building by adding another connector. So like this, we are actually not meeting our demand for grain to pump out that much beef. Wow, is beef ever expensive? So our chicken here is suffering. So now I can't downgrade my pasture. I think I kind of screwed myself on that one. I could copy it and set it up, but what we're going to do, I guess, is what do we have? 435 to 508 to 580. I hate putting more workers in the mill, but that's what we're going to have to do for now. Okay, so the pasture here is now starting to fill up, and it is dumping out into the other one here a little bit. As I'm saying that, it's not dumping out at all. Damn it, I cursed myself by upgrading the pastures too much. Oh, what it is, the grain mill's not keeping up. Let's throw another employee up in there. There we go, another 2. Holy crap, look at our grain coming flying out of there. We might have to add another grain input into here. There we go. Now they're flying out there. Look at that. And it's having no problem keeping our grain mill full. And it looks like we are now starting to see some of our grain come off the side here. That is awesome. Are we having the same problem up here too? Yeah, the input's barely keeping up. We definitely have enough mature grain, so that's not the problem. Okay, so what we're going to do here is build ourselves another grain mill so we can actually lower the amount of employees in there. So we're going to go ahead, copy this one, just like it was before, but back to this now. And I think we're actually just going to rotate it so that it's facing in this way. Here we go. We'll put an out on that, prioritizing down first. Hopefully that doesn't get too jammed up, or actually prioritizing over to this one first. There we go. Look at that ugly madness. So we're going to tell this to make animal feed, not flour. That would suck. And put another line into this. There we go. So one more worker doing some of the work over here, and it's definitely filling up the eggs fast enough. But it does. Oh, wow. Look at this. Did adding just one more worker barely getting the basic necessities here to make animal feed. Huh, looks like that was just enough. Okay, so looking at our belt here, our eggs are good. This pasture is getting full, but this one here is still suffering a little bit. So what I'm going to do is actually, we're going to pause this again. I'm going to take away that second output out there. Here we go. Prioritize this line first. This is a lot of renovations this episode. And then overflow into here, just like that. There we go. Yeah, that's what I want to see. So this one here is now directly feeding the chicken. There we go. And it looks like this thing is trying to keep up with the chicken. That's awesome. Okay, well, let's give that a minute and see what happens. So our eggs are actually suffering here a little bit. So what I did was I put oh no, why is it prioritizing the direct line? Oops, let's fix that. Here we go. Prioritize this turn first. Then go straight. And this one needs to be able to also go straight through there. It's getting very confusing now. It's still prioritizing the straight one. I wonder why that is. And this one's ignoring the other one. Okay, whatever. That works. I like how that kind of looks. Like they're barely missing each other. I wonder how long that timing is going to last. Oh, you know what it is? This farm here is not keeping up with the demand. Let's add another worker to that. Okay, it looks like I got a way for this whole system to connect up. So I put an independent system into here from this grain mill. And this grain mill is also feeding this pasture, which is also being fed by these two. And the eggs are having no problem staying full. So it looks like I finally got some balance. Holy crap, did that ever take a lot of tinkering though. But we did increase our food output, our meat output, by quite a bit. Like, look at that. Look at that meat rolling down the line like crazy. Which is awesome. It didn't really do too much actually for our happiness in the long run. But hey, we're making more meat. That's what matters, right? Wow, that was a lot of tinkering. This is what this game is about, though. Once you start getting into the more complex stuff, you kind of have to go back and rethink everything you've done. So there we go, guys. I think we're going to call this an episode here. We got our steam factory area. So we're going to just keep adding steam as we need it to this system. I think this will be the easiest way to do it. And it looks pretty damn cool, in my opinion. Anyway, I hope you guys, once again, enjoyed an episode. Stay classy. Always back up them game saves, and I'll see you next one. Peace out.
No matter what you people say, I'm gonna do my thing my way. No matter what you people do, I'm gonna do my thing much better than you. No matter what you say or do, oh boy, you're out of luck. It's gonna roll right off of me like water off the back of a duck.